There's been a crime, a crook is on the loose. You need to act before he cooks your goose. Investigate the where and why and who. Don't hesitate, you know what you must do. You've got to find the guilty party before the guilty party finds you. Guilty party, find the guilty party.
You know, for a game based on original characters and not an already existing IP, this song went harder than it needed to. Hey everybody, it's Magoey Master 1!
I'm Megas Bro.
And I am Whatchamagiveit.
And we are
The Gamer's Garage!
Welcome you to our new project, Guilty Party. This is more of a lesser-known party game that we played a long time ago, probably around, well, this came out around 2010. I'm assuming that's probably when your sister got it. This is actually his sister's game. And we played maybe the first 3 or 4 chapters. I can't quite recall how far we got in that. But this is the first game for the channel in which all 3 of us have never seen the ending.
I'm not certain that I haven't seen the ending, but I don't remember it.
I don't remember anything
I may have
from
I'll
this.
skip this. What's going on?
Okay, we don't want any spoilers.
Yeah, that's the first cutscene. Yeah, but this is a game by Disney. It's a party crime-solving game of sorts, which you'll learn more about the story here going forward. But it is 3-player. We will all be playing and solving some awesome, epic crimes. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll talk more about the game as we jump into it, of course.
Now, I would like to say this.
Just say TGG or something.
Yeah, we'll put the Gamer's Garage.
We are on top, over top of it.
Okay.
Why does it give you all that room and yet...
This is the same issue I had with life. It's happening all over again. Alright, fine, we'll just go without space.
Oh well, that's as good as anything.
Alright, there we go. After some difficulty, we have our name in. As you can see here on the menu, the only thing you can play at first is story mode. Eventually there will be some extra stuff here. Nothing really big with these other ones. There's a party mode that you can basically play through individual maps with randomized stories and crimes for them. But the story mode is what we'll be focusing on here, so let's jump right into that. 3 players, of course. You have a colorful cast of characters here that work at this detective agency that we're going to be able to choose from. First, Mega has to pick, so who would you like to be?
Alright, well, from my memory of playing this around like 12-ish years ago, I think I played as Butch, so I'm going to stick with him. Okay, it looks like we only have the rookie difficulty to choose from. So, there we go.
That's what we got. Mega's Bro.
Max.
Oh, and before you select your character, I'd like to point out that everyone here is supposedly based on a detective from fiction. For example, Max over there is based on kind of like 40s noir detectives, possibly Dick Tracy, but just kind of more of the feeling. Butch and Phoebe, I want to say, are references to detective shows like Law & Order SVU and CSI Miami. I'm not entirely sure on that. Kid Riddle is most likely a reference to Robin the Boy Wonder, except I associate Batman more with being a detective, but it's very possible that Robin has that training. Charlotte, I honestly have no idea. Comments, if you can help me out, I'd appreciate it. Maybe there's a book somewhere that I'm not aware of. And then Ling Ling is based on Nancy Drew. If I were... Yeah, since I don't associate Robin immediately with being a detective, I would have picked Encyclopedia Brown from the mystery books,
well,
but that's just me.
Speaking of Robin, I'm going to go ahead and be Kid Riddle as my player.
I'm awesome!
Because he is awesome.
Alright.
Alright.
There we go.
Don't worry, the other characters are cool too. We will still see them around, so...
They'll show up in the cutscenes, but just like Meta Knight, King Dedede, and Waddle Dee, whenever we did Kirby's Return to Dreamland, when they're not on screen, they're off playing cards somewhere.
They're off solving some minor mystery. They're the B team. I'd like to think there's a side plot going on with them that we just don't get to watch.
Okay, so it appears that there are 7 episodes.
Yes, and it is a story-driven game, so we will, follow the story here. So
let's learn the ropes.
When we're watching the cutscenes, we will try to keep quiet for most of those, or let those shine through.
Butch Johnson, ready for action.
I'll unravel this riddle.
That should do it.
Here we go.
Well, oh, I see you've accepted my offer of a refresher course in the art of detection, hmm? Perhaps you want to reacquaint yourself with the basics. Or perhaps you wish to show off your skills. Or perhaps...
Mom said we can't have dinner unless we humor you.
Well, in that case, let's get started, shall we? Yeah. What do we have here?
A desk. Or is it? Maybe it's a robot disguised as a desk.
Is there a desk under all that junk?
Is that mahogany? No, wait, it's teak, isn't it? I bet it's teak.
What is on the desk?
Pudding dish.
And what is significant about the pudding dish?
It's smaller than the trough you usually use.
It looks more like a fondue dish.
It needs to go in the dishwasher?
The pudding dish is empty. Of pudding. My pudding. Someone ate it, and you're going to tell me who did it. You're going to do so with the clues available to you in this office, the gallery, and the bathroom. And you're going to do it before dinner. That is to say, right now. Listen up!
Someone ate my pudding. I'll show you the ropes and help you solve this mystery before dinner's served. Follow my lead. From the Commodore. And
Yeah.
he's probably the most obvious at all, but Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, he's basically the head of this family / agency, whatever. He's in charge. So this is a turn-based game. When you're going through the levels, you try to find clues. You go based off of whose turn it is, starting off with Butch or Mega because he is player 1.
Hey.
When you find a clue, you can click on different things, and you have to do different games in order to do it. This is dust for evidence. Point and wiggle the Wii remote to remove the dust. Find and uncover the clue. So there's a bunch of little mini games you have to do here. This is the first one. We are on, you know, the easiest setting. It only allowed us to do the easiest setting, but we may unlock that after doing a couple levels. We could always advance that later.
I got 30 savvy points.
30 savvy points. I don't remember exactly what the savvy points do.
This might crack the case.
You
Okay.
found a gold spoon. A gold spoon is hidden away in the drawer. There's a short hair stuck to some dried pudding. Yuck.
Yuck.
And this appears to be true. We all have mini lie detectors. All right.
That is true, yeah.
So we open our notebook, and then just like it's kind of a mix between Clue and Mario Party. This is your notebook. Here, keep track of the clues and make a sketch of the guilty party. So, since we know that it's short hair and that this is in fact true,
we can go ahead and update our book to have that, yes.
Alright, and
we're slowly piecing together who the culprit is, essentially.
Good job, detective. Using your sketchpad is an important part of solving this mystery.
Who done it?
Alright, here you go,
Max
bro.
or Mega's bro.
My words, detective.
Excellent work, detective. You found an important clue in the office. Excuse me, I found that. Now let's move on to the gallery.
And now you can see you can also
Of course, there are
move
multiple
around the
rooms.
map, yes. Use the look around arrow to find the Commodore. So you're going to go ahead and click this in the top right here to look around. And then you can move to a different room. You can move around and look at different rooms. You can see if there's a bathroom. There's a guy standing up there. You can look down, there's the Commodore with him. That's where he wants you to go. But if you want to look around, you can.
Maybe just to see, just to get...
This is how you basically move to different rooms, see what's available. I believe that that's actually it. It looks like there's only those 3 rooms for this tutorial, so he wants you to go to the Commodore. So if you want to go to the Commodore, you can go click over there.
Look at everyone.
What's on your mind?
Ah, my dear wife Olivia Dickens is here. Maybe she knows something about this mystery.
Suspects have clues too. Aim at Olivia Dickens and press A. So you can go ahead and talk to suspects you find in the levels as well. Olivia Dickens, long-haired, female, thin, tall, and indifferent.
What color's my underwear?
So essentially you can find these people and then interrogate them to see if they know anything, which will initiate another game. It looks like it actually costs something to do that, so you might need to unlock like points. But stare eye to eye. Have a staring contest with the suspect. Point and move the Wii remote to stay eye to eye with the suspect. So you're gonna have to point forward and try to move it to stay in with your eyes there. Yep.
Keep your eyes to yourself.
Why is Chubby here staring at me?
Good afternoon, sir. We're selling chocolate bars.
Why is Chubby here staring at me?
Focusing.
Back up, Jack.
It also is timed, as you can see in the bottom left there. So these are important. And as the light bulb builds up, that's how you win. So Megas Bro
So you got 30
successfully
points as
interrogated her.
Feast your eyes on this.
I've lived here for years. Only the men in this house who eat this pudding. I can't stand this stuff. Alright, so
Alright,
we
so
know it
that is
has to be a
true.
man. So you can open your notebook now, Megas Bro, and you can change the gender based off that clue to be a man. And now we know 2 things about the subject. So we're slowly piecing things together, which
We
will
be
help
looking
us.
for a dude.
Which suspect is the culprit?
And now it is my turn, the kid riddle.
Keep it up.
Good job, detective. There's one more room to investigate. Meet me in the bathroom.
Yes, sir, Grandpa. I don't know if he's my grandpa or what. It would make
I
a lot.
think
It would
he
make a
is.
lot more sense if
Are you listening?
he was. But anyway,
I think everybody, all the detectives are actually related.
seem
in some
like they
way.
are,
Either by
yeah.
marriage or like bloodline.
I'm coming.
How much caffeine did these people have?
Excessively formal.
Bilge the butler is here. I wonder if he ate my pudding.
The butler's the suspect, and he has something to tell you.
Oh, it's always the butler.
Governor.
The butler's a man with short hair. Interesting. Okay, so I need to
You need to make it worth
bribe the
your while.
suspect. There are different games to interrogate each time and different ways to get clues. So this is another one. Bribe the suspect. Press and hold A and B to pick up and move the money into the suspect's hand. Release the buttons to drop the money. All right. Now
Yeah,
I
this
need-
is more or less just giving us the basics. I believe there are other board elements that will be introduced. So this is more or less a tutorial.
his money eyes.
Now, you may find this of some interest.
I saw someone tall sneaking into the Commodore's office to eat the pudding, but you didn't hear that from me. This is true. Okay, so we know that their height
Is tall.
Excellent work.
We can actually look back at these clues too, as we have them in our notebook.
Who is the guilty
All right,
party?
back to
And
Mega.
then it shuffles back to me.
You've almost done it.
I have something important to tell you, detective. Interrogate me.
The Commodore's a suspect too. See what he has to say.
Mega, you gotta ask him a question first. Okay. What color's my underwear?
SpongeBob, you gotta ask him a question first.
Oh yeah. What color is my underwear?
Jeez, you're extreme when it comes to that.
Greetings and salutations.
Yeah, for those of you, he was slapping his knee. I don't know if it picked up as if he was slapping him.
I may.
Mega's gonna do some really rough interrogation.
You know, I gotta give him the old one too.
Arrange the suspect's memory. Put the memories in order, first to last, left to right. Press on A and B. Yeah, you're gonna arrange his memory all right.
There's a lot of pudding. Then there was less pudding. There was a little bit less pudding. Significantly less pudding. No pudding.
And no pudding. 30 savvy points!
Whoa!
You're so savvy.
Take this clue.
The lie detector. Your lie detector will tell you if the suspect is telling you the truth or lying. If the suspect is lying, then it's the opposite of what they say is true. And the opposite of what they say is true.
In my expert opinion, only a thin person would be able to eat that much pudding. Commodore!
Because, bro, he lied.
And I thought you were honest.
Now that's detecting.
So now we know it's the opposite of that. It was not thin, it was a round person.
Yeah, does it give round, thin, and medium?
Yeah.
Okay, just round and thin.
Yeah.
Alright.
There is no medium here.
Well, the unknown is... Or, well, you're not going to leave it unknown. Because if I remember right, whenever you're interrogating somebody, you have... Even if you remember from a repeat playthrough who it is, you have to have all these clues before you actually accuse somebody.
Yeah, the story mode's the same every time, unlike the party mode where it's random.
Okay, now I'm up to bat again.
Pay attention.
Come to the office, detective. We have something important to discuss.
Mark my words, detective.
Alright, so you'll have to look around to go to the office in the top right. and then go to the office.
Or the study, as it were.
Now hear this.
You've collected all the clues in this mystery. Now it's time to solve it. Let's check out your sketch of the culprit.
Have another look at the clue.
Those art classes paid off!
At any point, you can open your notebook in the bottom left just to look at it. So, final review, your sketch now points to the culprit, but which suspect matches your sketch? So you can go ahead and select the Suspects tab now that we have all these clues. We only have 3 people in this mansion it can possibly be. Each suspect looks different, and only one of them can be guilty. Who matches the sketch? Who is it, Megas Bro?
The Commodore.
I can't believe he would do this to us. He lied to us.
How dare he eat his own pudding?
Alright, click OK if that's who you want to pick.
Yep. Whoa, looks like we have our suspect.
And then close out the notebook. It's time to make an accusation. Talk to the Commodore.
I know you did it. I'm on you.
And you can accuse once you have the suspects, all the clues. You need to prove your case by matching your clues to the suspect's appearance.
Why do you think the guilty party has short hair, like me?
You have to pick which clue it was that did that, which was...
The hair on the spoon.
Why do you think the guilty party is a man?
Because your wife ratted you out, you rat.
Your wife turned you in, boy.
What makes you think the guilty party has the roundness of a pudding aficionado?
Because you
lied to us.
Liar.
Yeah.
Liar.
Liar.
Liar!
Why do you think the guilty party is tall?
Because your butler was not loyal to you when somebody gave him some cash. Some
For
fat
once,
stacks
it's
of
not
cash.
the butler.
Well, of course I ate the pudding. It's my pudding. Who else would have eaten it? What took you so long? That was easy. What I meant to say is, you made that look easy. Good job. Not everyone would recognize the significance of the golden spoon. You'll do well to keep an eye out for clues like that in future cases. Please excuse my earlier outburst. I get cranky on an empty stomach.
But you just ate it.
Speaking of which, it's dinner time.
Nice of you all to join us finally. We only solved the mystery. Okay.
And perfect case.
We did. We got case
5
solved in 5
stars.
turns, and we got 5 stars.
All right.
Excellent.
But that's also the tutorial.
We earned some badges for that. We
I
drew the
don't need
culprit,
no stinking
and
badges.
we learned the ropes. Okay, so I mean at this point we're 21 minutes into the recording. I think it would be too long to do the next episode, but
Yeah, I say that like this is a
shorter
taste for
part.
what's to come.
Yep.
So we'll
Yeah.
go back to the main menu for now, and who could this mysterious gentleman be?
that's a bit of
Perhaps
a-
we will find out next time.
next episode. Bum bum bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
Da, da, da.
Unlocked a new
You've unlocked a
level.
new level, Dickens
Ah.
Manor. Mr. Valentine is planning his most nefarious crime spree ever. What does he have up his sleeve? Who's Mr.
Interesting.
Valentine? Who's to
Join
say?
us next time to find out.
Until next time, I'm Mega Master 1.
Ah, Megas Bro.
And I'm Whatchamagivits.
And we are
The
Gamer's
Gamer's
Garage! And
Garage!
we're gonna find the guilty party before the guilty party finds you. Guilty party! Give me the guilty parties!
Guilty party.
We're not on track with the song. Ah, end the episode.
You know, we should have our detective agency. Our detective agency should have a name. The TGG Detective Agency.
I think technically they already have their own name, but we can have our own.
Yeah, just a thought.
We're cooler.
We are pretty cool.
All right, see you guys next time.
There's been a crime. A crook is on the loose. You need to act before he cooks your goose. Investigate the where and why and who. Don't hesitate. You know what you must